Hey there, and welcome to Real Brides. This is the podcast where we sit down with recently married brides to talk all things wedding, with real advice from brides who have been there, done that, and want to help you do it better. I'm Rosana with Shotwell Productions, New Jersey's highest rated photography and videography company. Let's dive in. Hello, everyone, and welcome Chelsea, one of our past brides who got married in the fall of last year at the Mill Lakeside Manor. It was the most perfect, beautiful fall day. I was just looking at your photos and I was just like, oh, they're so beautiful. All of the you had all of the fall colors.
Yes.
Including your bouquet.
Yes. That was a big must.
It was absolutely gorgeous. But today we're going to kind of talk about the dreaded family portraits, right? Like we all know we need to do them. They're a must, right? Everyone wants them. But then as you're doing them, you kind of figure out like, whew, this is a lot of work, right? Not just from the photographer's point of view, but also from your point of view.
Yes.
And I had an opportunity to kind of look back because we keep detailed notes. Or at least I do. I keep detailed notes. I was looking back at your list and it was funny because I didn't even remember. You just kind of mentioned like, oh yeah, I had all of my extended family photos too. And I was like, oh yes, usually we do it like on the dance floor after dinner where everyone's like too full to like run away. And we just kind of do like big groups. But you come from a really big family and all of your extended family is super important to you. So we did it after your first look with your regular family portraits and your wedding party portraits. So tell me about why you felt like you needed to do all these extended family photos and like how you felt during the day. You can totally be honest.
So I come from a very big, close-knit family. So like two sisters married two brothers. So all my cousins like are like siblings, and just it wasn't a question whether they were going to be in like the main pictures. And I had two siblings get married prior, and they all did that. So there were, again, no question. But just organizing everyone. And again, like the two sisters married two brothers. So that whole side was on both pictures, and just, it was a lot of people and what significant others were going to be included. And, it was a bit chaotic, but luckily you were there screaming at everyone, telling it in the nicest way possible, trying to get it all like organized. But yeah, no, it was kind of a no question whether they were going to be in the pictures or not.
I mean, kind of thank goodness that Dan didn't have like a huge family like you have.
Mm-hmm.
When I was looking at his like lineup of family VIPs, it was like pretty normal, pretty standard.
Yeah.
And then you go to yours and it was like this really long list, and I was like, oh my gosh. And since your past siblings at their weddings also did it, that becomes like a standard, right? You're just like, oh, okay, we're doing this. It's happening. I'm trying to pull it up right now because I was just like pretty impressed that we did get through it.
We did.
But there were some challenges, right? Do you remember?
Yes. Just again, like people were scattered and we had to prevent people from going inside, and yeah.
People kept like sneaking off, right?
Yes.
All right,
yes. We're just like not listening. And we also had the 2-year-old who was in a mood. So.
That's right. So here was the list. This is like our abridged, like our short list. So here, we put like parents' names and siblings. You have a lot of siblings, yes?
Yes.
And I always call the in-laws the outlaws because it sounds so much cooler. And your grandparents as well, like you had Ruth and Annette, but then and Aaron, and then you had all of your aunts and uncles. Like there was like a whole group right here, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of people. Right? It's not just like one aunt and a random uncle or like two cousins. It was like everybody.
It was,
And I will have to say that it really helps knowing their names.
Yeah, no, when I was explaining it to you on the phone, you were so helpful with all of that. I was like, okay, so this family is here, but they're also on this side, and this family's here, and there's two of these people, and two names of it was just
Oh, that's right. Did we have like we had overlapping names?
we had two Dans, so Dan I was marrying, and Dan my uncle, and then two Andrews. It was just a lot.
Yeah. I'm glad you know them, right? Like you know
Yeah.
who you were calling out. But it's true. Normally we try to start with like the parents, right? Because we like to honor them first. And I always try to do grandparents first
Mhm.
because really they're not dealing with everybody's BS on the day. They
No.
just want to show up, get it done, sit down, and be relaxed, right? So normally we start with the family first, and then the aunts and uncles we kind of sprinkle in towards the end. But we were losing
Mhm.
them. We were really losing them at the end. And I
Yeah.
think at one point you were like, I just need everyone to be here. Like just stay right here.
Yeah.
But you also said you felt like you didn't have enough time.
Hmm.
Like they felt a little rushed.
Yeah. So we weren't able to get to the venue early enough,
That's right.
which I also think played a role. Um, and I think again, like no amount of time is going to cut it. Like there's always going to be something else, whether it's like hair or makeup, like touch ups. There's never going to be enough time. So my best advice to future brides is a lot more time than you think.
It's true. I always say like
Everything.
we do the first look and we try to do like 2.5 hours, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, that's so much time!" But it went really quick, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you ask Dan, probably not, because I think he was waiting on the dock. He was like, I just didn't know where you were. Like, I didn't know if you were even coming. But for me, it was like I was chilling.
Yeah. Well, you also got dressed at the venue, so
Hmm.
like you traveled in comfier clothes, and then when you got to the venue, but they have a beautiful bridal suite, like
Yeah,
absolutely gorgeous, and they're constructing a new one. I don't know if you've been there.
I heard, and I'm really like
I
jealous.
know, I know. Well, they're gonna have like an indoor ceremony area, chapel, I guess they'll call it, and then
Wow.
above it they're gonna have the prep areas. But I'm just like, oh, but their bridal suite is so beautiful because it's right
Yeah.
next to the red water wheel, which is iconic.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's like getting you into the dress, right? And it's just like
Yeah.
layer after layer, and it's
Yeah.
like getting you in. And then poor Dan, he probably felt like he was out there for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It was
But
worth
that's okay. But he recorded a very cute message, which you guys coordinated, which was awesome to
Yeah.
hear.
We're like, well, if he's gonna be out here, why
Yeah.
not? Right? And I will admit, we may have gone over a little bit because the scenery was just
It was
so
so
freaking
nice.
beautiful. So freaking beautiful. I just couldn't believe it. Let me see, do I have it up? This is one of my favorites. It shows like, can you see it?
Yes,
Okay.
that was our cover of our thank you cards.
Yay!
Yeah.
I like the little duck in the background. I mean, to be honest, and it's like
Yeah.
you got married at the Mill Lakeside Manor. It is literally a lakeside manor, so
Hmm.
hence, and then all the beautiful mums, the way the trees just framed you, like your veil is completely out, your flowers are well placed. It was just like a really nice.
Yes,
The
no,
sun
that
is
was one of
shining.
our favorites.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I
Love
absolutely loved
it.
it.
Oh.
So, for future bride, I mean, if you could do your portraits again, I guess you would try and come to the venue a little bit sooner if you could for a little bit more
Hmm.
time.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I'm glad we had our list. We were very organized, right? But
Yes.
you still needed more time for photos, you felt like.
Yeah, I feel like there really won't ever be enough time because there's just again, like you were saying, the fall foliage was amazing, so we got more pictures.
Yeah.
Pictures maybe we didn't initially plan, but I'm thankful for them.
I am very thankful for them too. Thank you for being so beautiful that day. It was great. Oh my God, I absolutely loved it. Well, I'm glad that we got to speak about family formal portraits because I know everyone they're super those photos are super important. They last forever and you get like beautiful photos with like your mom, your dad, your parents, your siblings. Like they really do make nice photos, and they are a big part of the day. But it always feels like you begrudgingly go through it because it's like, Well, we have to get them done.
Yeah.
Even though you'd rather be like snacking and drinking and having a good time. But I'm glad that we were able to get through it. And I'm glad that you're happy with your photos. So thank you so
So
much
happy.
for sharing your advice on, formal family portraits. And
Of
we'll
course.
chat with you at the next podcast.
Sounds good.
This is it for this episode of Real Brides. If you found something helpful, make sure to follow, subscribe, or share it with someone who is planning their I do. We have new episodes every week packed with more real talk from real brides. No filters, just facts. Thanks for listening and happy planning.